Today I'm going to be showing you a feature I recently found in Sony Movie Studio Platinum. This is also available on Sony Vegas Pro. Okay, so let's jump straight into this. So basically, people who have made funny moments montages have all been there where basically, essentially, we want to cut out boring bits. So for an example, their timeline may look like this. Now I'm just adding random cuts. These are not precise cuts of when there's boring bits or something like that, but these are just random cuts, right? So we're just going to do this, and there's usually a lot of them. That's why I'm doing a lot. And say we just delete the boring bits like this, and then we just go like that, and then we just go like this. Oops. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Then we do this, right? And then we do this. Now there's blank spaces in between here, which means we have to click, drag to match it up, right? Click, drag to match it up. Click, drag to match it up. Click, drag to match it up, right? Now, that may seem easy. However, when you're going through like 6 hours of footage and you're cutting everything and stuff like that, you're just like, oh my god, this looks ridiculous. Now, the feature I'm about to show you, I will say it is not a good idea to use this feature if you have your gameplay, okay, and your game commentary, or basically what I meant by that is like your commentary, okay, and your game recorded in two different files. Now, what do I mean that? Well, normally when you record with Fraps or DxTory or something like that on the computer, your commentary and your audio of whatever you're recording, like game sound, is automatically put into one audio file. Okay, so let me give you an example of that, right? If I recorded two sounds, okay, alright, such as like the sound of the game that I'm playing, and I have my voice with it, right, then my voice will be in this audio wave. However, if that is not happening, and basically I recorded the gameplay and say like my Elgato software and my commentary in something like Audacity, right, then my commentary will be a separate file from the gameplay audio and the gameplay itself. And this feature is not that good if you're going to be doing that, alright, I'm just going to mention that. However, if you're commentary and your gameplay audio and your gameplay is all one file and basically they're the same audio wave, this is perfect. So basically, let me show you what you got to do. You hit options, you go to ripple, you click on auto ripple. Now if you're in Sony Vegas Pro, right below where these words are, there'll be shortcuts, and basically you just want to hover over till you find ripple and click on that, and then there's a little arrow you want to click down on that. And then right here, this all depends on what you're actually doing. You got affected tracks, markers, and regions, and you got all tracks, markers, and regions. Now, what does this do? Well, as you saw earlier, when I basically did everything that I did where I cut out stuff, there was blank spots and I had to click and drag over. What this does is, oh, well, you see, I don't want this loading screen to be in here, right? I don't want this to be in here, so let's hit that, and, let's go over to here. I don't want this map to be in here either. I'm just using that as like a boring moment, right? And then we want another cut over here, and then we want another cut over here, right? So what we do now is when we remove these boring bits, when we hit delete, it automatically syncs it up. Boom. Boom. As you can see, there's no clicking and dragging no more. It automatically syncs it up. And to show you what I shall do is I shall go over here and do this. And as you can see, it's going to switch the part where I cut to here in a minute. Boom. As you can see right there, perfectly done. You don't have to click and drag it over. The other thing is, if you have auto ripple like this and you click and drag one of the files, okay, well, hold on, wait, click and drag, it moves everything on that timeline as well. Boom, boom, boom. It won't do it, like if I click this and drag this, it won't move the stuff over here. It'll just move the stuff behind it, right? Now, why did I say this is a bad feature for if you have your commentary recorded as a separate file? I shall show you why, right? So if we have our commentary right here, and this commentary is not going to match up with the gameplay on the screen, but, it's whatever, right? Let's get this matched up again, right? So we're going to zoom in real quick, okay? We're going to cut this part, boom, boom. Now we're going to go down here to the audio, and we're going to cut the exact same bit out that we don't want, okay? We're going to delete the gameplay, okay? Did you see what happened? Did you see what happened? It automatically pushed the audio that I cut from right there to right there all the way up. Now, people will be like, okay, that's fine. You could just delete the audio. Yeah, you could just do that. Boom. But now look what has happened. It has put a gigantic fade on the actual gameplay itself and your audio. That's why I said it's not very good if you have your commentary recorded as a separate audio file and not as both, with your gameplay audio. And yeah, basically, if it's not one audio wave and you've recorded your commentary separate, I would not recommend doing this feature. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. To disable it, all you need to do is go back to options, go to ripple, and uncheck auto ripple, and then basically it's back to normal again. As you can see, I'm about to show you. Boom, boom, and we delete this. There's a space there again, and it won't auto do itself. Okay, make sure before you do start doing editing and cutting and stuff like that, that you do go to options, ripple, and auto ripple if you're gonna use this feature, and then cut out the spaces like this. Basically, then delete the spaces, because if you don't have auto ripple on and you delete all the spaces, then go turn on auto ripple, it doesn't work. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll check you guys next time. Peace.